What is the biggest achievement of a person's life? Look up to many prominent identities, they are known by their work, isn't it? Apparently, this is the biggest achievement of a person when his work become his identity. So now, if I ask about the highway infrastructure, who is known by it? Indeed, Union Minister Nitin Gadkari. He has been extensively working to develop world-level road infrastructure. But today, I am going to talk less about his road infrastructure achievements and more about his latest statements, which indicates that he has some more plans to work on. Namaste and welcome to TFI Post. I am your host Shikhar Tripathi. Let's begin with the video report. The biggest mine discovery on Indian soil in quite a few years is the Jammu and Kashmir's lithium discovery. Lithium has never been so important as it is today. After the oil crisis of 1970, the world witnessed both the crucial importance of oil and a need to shift focus on non-renewable sources as fossil fuels would at one point or another be exhausted. But the power of fossils was unparalleled. It took so many years and still there is no equivalent replacement. However, things began to change when large-scale combustion of fossil fuels caused climate change. The fuel of the future was needed, and as a result, the alternatives began to shuffle. Hydrogen and electric vehicle proved to be the most viable options, thereby allowing electric vehicle to take over the market. As per the game of the market, when the demand changes, the demand of the raw materials follow the same path. So, in the second decade of the 21st century, lithium emerged to become one of the most significant commodities for automobiles, or better to say, for the electronic industry. After discovery of lithium in the Jammu and Kashmir, India is placed in the 6th position with 5.9 million metric tons. This quest was big for the country as India is heavily dependent on Chinese imports. The lithium triangle consisting of the three lithium richest countries in the world including Bolivia, Chile and Argentina also have investment from China in their mines. India is also carrying out expedition in Latin America, so currently we can say that lithium is the most important commodities that the countries are trying to fetch. In context with the statement by the Union Highway and Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari's statements gain immense significance. In his address during an event organized by the Confederation of Indian Industry, Nitin Gadkari stressed the need to use the lithium mines discovered in Jammu and Kashmir to produce lithium ion, which is crucial for the EV sector. Gadkari clearly predicted that electric buses are the future and that there is need to encourage public transport. Talking about India's lithium requirement, Gadkari said every year we import 1200 ton of lithium. Now in Jammu and Kashmir, we have lithium. If we can use this lithium ion, we will be the number one automobile manufacturing countries in the world. While India is looking to widen its automobile sector, there is multifaceted emphasis on green fuel and electric vehicle from the government industry and consumer. Hence, the number of electric vehicles in India also increasing. Reports suggest that India has beaten Japan to become the world's third largest vehicle market behind the US and China with 4.25 million units. According to Mr. Gadkari, presently India's automobile industry is worth 7.5 lakh crore and the sector contributes the most to the overall GST revenue collection. J&K Mining Secretary Amit Sharma told Press Trust of India, lithium falls in a critical sources category. It was not earlier available in India and we were dependent on it for 100% import. The G3 study of the GSI shows the presence of best quality lithium in abundance quantity in the foothill of Mata Vaishno Devi Shrine at Salal village. Emphasizing the need for good infrastructure for the development of the country, Nitin Gadkari stated that with our innovative approach, we can develop the backward areas, increase growth, and at the same time create employment potential. He also opined that there is a need to reduce India's logistical cost to single digit, which is currently 16% of the GDP. The share of the logistic in major economies is around 9%. which means logistics services in India are not cost effective and need to be made more economical. This can be done by boosting infrastructure and possibly introducing electric vehicle. But the electric vehicle used lithium batteries, and India, being a non-lithium geography, suffered setback. That is why this discovery is considered to have widened implications. In an interview, Nitin Gadkari previously said that the cost of lithium-ion batteries was $150 per megawatt hour, which has been reduced to $115 per megawatt hour. And hopefully, if the Kashmir lithium is used, the cost will come nearly $100, eventually making it comparatively cheaper than the petrol vehicle. The rise of the Indian electric vehicle industry can be understood by the fact that in financial year 2022, nearly 7.5 lakh e-vehicles were sold in India, with an estimated rise to 8 crore till 2030. The dynamics of lithium consumption have also changed swiftly in the past decade. In 2010, the ceramic and glass industry were the biggest lithium consumer with a 31% share, followed by battery with a 23% share. But after a decade, in 2021, the batteries industry took a swiping consumption lead with a 74% share. The ceramic and glass industry sector remained the second largest lithium consuming sector with only a 14% share. What these figures say is that India's vehicle industry is thriving. The growing service sector, which includes delivery service, travel services, and so on, has also had a positive impact. India is witnessing heavy demand, and if this lithium discovery is utilized in a proper way, it will eventually make the EV cost effective too, thereby paving the way for green and clean and easily accessible travel and transport facilities. Apart from that, the reduced dependence on China is also an advantage that India can turn into its favor in geopolitical discourse.